Spent something like a dozen years trying to provide support for what we think is a good new mobility idea, that is car sharing. We sometimes call, with only a little bit of irony, car sharing the last nail in the coffin of old mobility, whatever it is, that form of mobility that has done such a rotten job in destroying our cities in many ways, and life quality with it. We now are on the beginning of a new era where we understand that we can have high quality mobility without necessarily putting everyone in a single car all of the time alone, with all of the environmental, energy, economic, food even, and other impacts that this incurs. We've spent about, I would say, 12 or 15 years in terms of building up the basic business models for car sharing, and over the last 2 or 3 years they've become very solid indeed. So there are no longer any great mysteries as to how to run a car sharing operation and even make some money while you're at it. That is not to say that all car sharing operations we have today are successful in financial terms, but some of them are, and they're moving toward it. The remainder of the technology which is necessary to make them work is coming along quite nicely. So where does that leave us? Well, we've got a product. It corresponds with the market. The market and the perception of the market is growing. Players with capital and technology are coming in increasing numbers. So we can expect that car sharing will now do rather well in the next couple of years. So what are we going to do here at World Carsharing over this period of time? Well, we have a job to do. And that job has to do with working on what is kind of the missing link at the present time, and that is that most cities do not have a well thought out strategy about car sharing. It sort of falls between the cracks in many ways, and it's a different kind of approach. Even the cities that seem to be most successful at it need to think more and adapt their policies better. But the movement is going on. Our job here at World Carsharing will be to proselytize and to push cities to consider it more seriously, have successful car sharing operations, open up their own city so that others who are interested can come in and see how it works. And car after car, city after city, will make this thing work.